Do you feel it? That heavy tension in the air, like a storm that's about to break. But this isn't just any storm. It's the storm of war. And this time, it's not a simple battle. It's something much greater. It's World War III. From the heart of Europe to the deserts of the Middle East, from the skies above Asia to the depths of the oceans, tension is boiling over. Nations are preparing, alliances are shifting, and the world stands at the edge of the most devastating conflict in history. World War III is no longer a distant nightmare. It's coming, and it could change everything. This is the topic of our clip today. As you know, America, Russia, and China, these three giants control much of the world's power, both economically and militarily. They are too powerful to stand on the sidelines if war breaks out. Their influence runs deep, and their interests clash in key regions of the world, making their involvement in World War III almost certain. But if these nations go to war with each other, the scale of destruction will be unimaginable. This won't be like any war we've seen before. During World War II, the world saw the horrors of nuclear bombs for the first time. But today, the power of those weapons has multiplied 1,000 times. Modern warheads are capable of wiping entire cities off the map in seconds. The combined nuclear arsenals of America, Russia, and China have the potential to destroy the Earth many times over. If they fight each other, the damage will be beyond anything we can imagine. Entire countries could disappear. Billions of lives could be lost. The environment, the economy, everything we know would collapse. And the world, as we know it, would never recover. The cost of World War III won't just be measured in military casualties or economic losses. It will be felt in every corner of the world. The destruction will be beyond anything humanity has ever witnessed. Innocent civilians will bear the brunt of the suffering. Entire populations will be forced to leave behind their homes, their livelihoods, and everything they've ever known. Families will be torn apart, and entire cities will become ghost towns. War at this scale will bring the Earth to its knees. The environment, already under stress, will suffer irreparable damage. Nuclear fallout, chemical weapons, and endless bombings will scar the planet for generations. Life itself may become a struggle for survival in this new, brutal world. World War I and World War II were terrible, but World War III will be far worse. The weapons today are much more powerful. We're talking about nuclear bombs, cyber attacks, and weapons that can destroy entire nations in moments. The weapons used in World War III will bring unimaginable destruction. One nuclear bomb today can destroy a whole city. The Earth will never be the same after these weapons are used. If America and China start fighting, other countries will jump in. Iran will attack Saudi Arabia, hurting the world's oil supply. Russia will attack Europe, taking advantage of America being busy with China. India might be pulled into this conflict too. 60% of American warships are in the Pacific Ocean. If a war starts, it will likely begin there, with America and China fighting for control of the region. While the world focuses on America and China, Iran will strike Saudi Arabia, and this will cause a major oil crisis. Gas prices will skyrocket, and the global economy will collapse. Russia won't sit idle. With America distracted by the Pacific, Russia will invade Europe. Without help from the US, Europe will be vulnerable, and Russia will likely take over parts of it. If America and China start using nuclear weapons, they will destroy each other. Both superpowers will be left in ruins, and only one ordinary country might survive the fallout. Africa might be less affected at first, but as resources run out, the continent could be dragged into the chaos. Many African nations may suffer as a result. With Saudi Arabia out of the picture, Iran will become the top oil producer in the world. This will make Iran one of the most powerful countries left. But Europe won't give up easily. Even though it's been weakened by Russia, Europe still has strong military forces. They will unite, determined to stand against Iran's growing threat. The battle between Iran and Europe will be intense. Both sides will use their most advanced weapons, missiles, drones, and even cyber attacks. This won't just be a fight for control, it will be a fight for survival. Cities across Europe and the Middle East will be destroyed. Missiles will rain down, and drone attacks will cause chaos. Millions of civilians will be caught in the middle of this deadly conflict. In the end, both Iran and Europe will be devastated. Just like America and China, Iran and Europe will bring disaster upon each other. Two powerful forces, locked in a deadly war, leaving the world in ruins. But because of its distance, America might escape the worst of the damage. But the world will still be in ruins, and America will suffer from the global economic collapse. The world after World War III will be a broken place. Food will be scarce, economies will be gone, and life as we know it will be over. You won't even be able to find a piece of bread to eat. And if countries start launching nuclear bombs at each other, the world itself might not survive. Humanity could face extinction, and the Earth would be left in darkness. World War III won't just be another war. It could be the war that ends everything.